What up, everybody? It's your man Danelle, aka Small Guy Promotions, aka the Omaha Fatty, and I'm coming with another podcast episode of What's Up Omaha. Yeah, how y'all doing? I've been away for a couple of weeks, and I know I preach consistency and staying on the grind, and that is a fact. Up until this year, I had gone so long, like years, without missing a podcast episode. But this year, I decided to just chill out a little bit. And if I don't feel like podcasting, I'm just not going to podcast. Or if I feel rushed or whatever it is, I'm just not going to do it because I got a lot of stuff going on right now. But I thank you guys for being patient and sticking with me. But yeah, there's been times where I haven't felt like podcasting on my own, or, I didn't have a guest, and I could make up topics, or I could have topics, but, sometimes it's cool to just chill and take a break and come back fresh, and that's what I did, man. So, again, thank you guys for sticking with me and hanging around and checking out the podcast. As always, I appreciate you guys so much. I'm actually recording today through a different platform. We've got Filmora that I've been doing my editing through, but I've never recorded through here. Usually I record through Zoom, but I figured I'd give it a shot here and try to keep it all in one space and see how it is. Hopefully it'll look good, sound good, and all that. We'll see what happens with it. I don't know, but I feel good about it. This is going to be a short podcast, and not a lot going on. Just to give you guys some more updates. I've been grinding, been busy. Omaha Fatty is coming along. All the people who support, I appreciate you guys as always. But yeah, we've been grinding and things are going great. I went live on Facebook and I talked about these things that we got set up for our partners. If you can see that. And this is our table topper that we will work with our partners. And if they want to have this up in their store, they can, their shop. And then it's got the Omaha Fatty QR code. And it's just got a little information about Omaha Fatty. So, we're trying to grow, trying to invent new ways for Omaha Fatty to grow and reach more people. We've been growing steadily and we want to keep that going, and we want to make it even bigger and better. So on this table topper, if you happen to see it somewhere, make sure to take a picture and let us know, or, just snap a pic of the QR code and go to our website and check things out. But I'll read what it is so you guys know when you see it. It says, check out Omaha Fatty. Omaha Fatty all started with a love for food. When I found that others were listening, I started writing, and hashtag Omaha Fatty was born. Where to eat next? Visit us at our website and on social for tasty ideas. A lot of times people say that they go to my Facebook page or whatever and they search to see what they will be eating for the upcoming meal. You can definitely do that, and I appreciate people who do that. But you could also go to the website if you want to see the actual full reviews that we've completed. And again, the website ties back to the social media platforms, so that information is all there as well. But for this section, where to eat next, visit us at our website and on social for tasty ideas. Our goal is to provide real opinions on everyday spots right here in Omaha. We don't write for a newspaper. We don't frequent high-end establishments. We want to provide reviews for the average person. And then it's got my logo right there. And then it's got our socials right there. Hashtag eat local, hashtag Omaha Fatty, and then at Omaha Fatty. And there you go, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Those are our main platforms. So check us out there. Please do let us know if you see these at any of the restaurants that you're out at. We just got these, so they're not out at any restaurants or businesses yet, but they will be soon. Very soon, ladies and gentlemen. So again, thank you guys for rocking with me and sticking around and checking out Omaha Fatty and supporting and saying hello when you see me out in public. That's usually okay. I used to be weirded out about that type of stuff when I was younger. I didn't know. This is before Small Guy Promotions or Omaha Fatty. I didn't know why people came and talked to me out of the blue, but I discovered that that was just my superpower. I give off that kind of vibe and that energy, and people say that I'm easy to talk to. So nowadays, I just lean into it. As long as it's not like a crazy weird situation, and like as long as there's no danger or whatever, it's cool. I haven't had that, and I don't foresee that being an issue. But yeah, so shout out to all the people who say hello and say that I follow you on social. One of the other things that I've been busy with, again, small guy promotions since COVID. I haven't done any live events, any vendor events. Um, I don't know if I'll ever do those again. I've said that in the past. We'll see what the future brings. But I've still been grinding behind the scenes doing social for some of my business partners like Golden Bowl and Homan's Auto, um, Fingerstring.net. Those are a few of my clients. I've also got the Bullpen podcast, so I do social media for those partners right now. And one thing that I discovered through a potential new client is since I moved from Omaha to Papillion, my address, my home address was what I have on the business docs. Well, when I moved, I didn't get my biennial, which you have to do every other year. That's why it's called a biennial. But every year, you pay your $10 or whatever to register with the state secretary's office for Nebraska. And I didn't get that the last round, and it was not forwarded to my current address for whatever reason. So I totally wasn't thinking about it, spaced it off, and they had my business go inactive. So as this potential client was researching small guy promotions, they found that I was inactive, and I was like, oh, well, that's not good. So I had to go and fill out all this paperwork, not all this paperwork, but just a few different documents. And then not only did I have to pay my $10, but this is the part that sucks. The state, whatever. I don't like taxes and all the random fees that states charge you and assess to you. It's all a crock. So there's $30 for me to become active again for my status because I missed out. Okay, whatever, late fee, whatever, blah 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 blah. $30. But not only that, then I had to pay another $30 to update my address. I'm like, come on, bro, $30 to update my address, and it's 2022, and they don't even accept this stuff online. I had to go and like physically print out the paperwork and mail it back to them with the check. I'm like, come on, bro. It's 2022. You are the state of Nebraska. You guys really can't automate this online somehow. Like, we really have to have paperwork sent. I got to get a stamp. And then, it's just no wonder it costs $30 because you guys seem to be inefficient. But whatever. I just can't believe that that's the way they operate. Like, I feel like there should be a better way. There's got to be a better way. But anyway, whatever. All that stuff has been taken care of, and I'm legit again. And I've set a reminder on my calendar for every other year, just to make sure that I don't forget. If I happen to not get my biennial in the mail, I can go to the state's website and I can take care of it that way. But yeah, I got my seal, so I'm good to go. Everything has been checked off. So yeah, until next year when I have to pay another $10, I'm good to go. So small guy promotions is still, grinding behind the scenes and getting work done and making things happen. We'll continue to do that. And yeah, Omaha Fatty is coming along. The goal is to be self-sustainable. I'll probably always work to have insurance benefits, health insurance benefits, because it's so expensive. But if I can make a pretty good salary, doing small guy promotions and Omaha Fatty, that's definitely what I'm trying to do. And maybe at some point we'll make enough where I actually won't need to have an employer for insurance benefits. So we'll see what happens. We got some other stuff going on too, and I've already got another podcast recorded that I have to edit, and that'll be next week. And it will feature Dairy Twist. Dairy Twist has new ownership. They just met their year anniversary of being the new owner. So I had been in talks with them for the last year. Once I knew that they had new ownership, because I could tell right off the bat, because the photos that they were sharing on social were nice, and like the lighting and the backdrop and everything. So, shout out to Dairy Twist and Macy out there in Bellevue. Stay tuned for that podcast next week. It'll be very interesting, insightful, and it's a cool story on how she became the owner of Dairy Twist out there in Bellevue. So I'm going to end it right there, guys. I said a short little podcast, just getting back into the swing of things after a couple of weeks off. Again, thank you guys for your patience with me. Please, 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 please share the podcast. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, wherever, Podbean, wherever you're listening, please share. Let people know what's going on. If you're watching on YouTube, please share. That helps so much, more than you can imagine. Your engagement helps so much. And you can also subscribe if you're on YouTube or Spotify or, Podbean, wherever you're listening. Please subscribe and share. That's what I ask. As always, I love you guys and I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As we end every episode, smile, help someone else smile, laugh, and help someone else laugh all day, every day. That's what it is, y'all. Yeah, peace out.